A reminder that it's dry, Sean.
Yeah, it is very dry. You know, we had rain last year. Everything kind of thickened up a little bit, beefed up a little bit, if you will. And then it got really dry again, and that made all that extra vegetation just become more fuel for any fires that started. Winds have died down. We don't have the red flag warnings that we've had. We don't have the immediate fire concern because we don't have the high winds, but it's still very dry, and anything that lights up out there can be a problem. 360 tower cam, looking across the skies. Don't see any smoke, nor do we see any clouds, and it's looking pretty good out there. Lake has water in it, so things are looking good there. Downtown Austin, got, well, a pretty good looking day there. Looks like a plane taking off from Bergstrom off in the distance. And, you know, on days like today when you can see this side of the buildings, you can see the definition of them. I'll pan a little bit further here to the downtown area and a little bit south towards the lake. You can see this side of the buildings. You can see the definition of them, which indicates not a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, or pollution for that matter. So it's a good day. It looks like the moisture is going to start to return, and we'll see more of that moisture, making things a little hazier. Maybe even a few clouds into the next couple of days, but rain holds off until Friday night. We'll explain in a minute. 66 degrees, winds out of the north-northeast at 7, humidity 28%. Our temperatures running anywhere from the 60s to the west to the 60s to the east, and even a little warmer, 66 in LaGrange and here in Austin. 66 in Fredericksburg is interesting because this morning you folks were down to 29 degrees, well below freezing there. We also got to 30 in Mason and Llano, 32 in San Saba, upper 30s for Lampasas, Burnet, Georgetown, even out of the airport. And then here in Austin, 42 degrees, 43 in Lakeway. You had 41 in Lockhart, 42 in Bastrop, 41 in Giddings, 45 in LaGrange, and then 39 in Rockdale. So what's going to happen for today? Well, really the same over the next several days. Cold mornings and then afternoons that have sunshine and 70s. Beautiful. This is the excellent time of the year. And also, a lot of times we have concerns for allergies. We don't have anything showing up, anything more than low. The trees, cedar, elm, ash checking in, mold also low. You can see satellite radar just doesn't show any cloud cover here. What you don't see and what you will notice if you're watching the winds, they go to the east and then southeast over the next 12 hours. So we will pick up a little bit of a southeasterly component to our atmosphere. That means a little bit of moisture might move in. What would you notice? Well, we had some reports of a little bit of frost in areas that were cold enough this morning. That, of course, means you have to have a little bit of moisture in the atmosphere. I don't see that as a possibility for tomorrow morning, but maybe a little bit of dew on the windshield of your car. Patchy fog, probably just a very slight chance, and mainly south of us. We're going to keep a close eye out for that as well. But future clouds and radar do not really show anything significant happening over the next couple of days. Dew on the windshield, of course, is not going to show up on a forecast model, but it will show up likely for you. At least some folks will see it tomorrow. Now, over the next couple of days, winds out of the southeast may throw a few clouds in there. Those also not going to show up here because it's just not a significant part of our forecast. What will be a little more interesting is when we get into Friday evening. Maybe a slight chance for showers out of that as another front comes in, but it's not going to do much more than that. 73 degrees, beautiful today. Winds out of the east at 5 to 10. Tonight, winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10. I put in a patchy fog possibility. Again, very light, really mainly to the south. You could also maybe have a little bit of dew on the windshield of your car. Other than that, I think you're fine. Upper 30s, low 40s, 44, the expected temp here. 7 days ahead, this is the way things shape up. 70s, 73 today, 75 and sunshine tomorrow, 75 on Thursday. Notice we throw a cloud or two in there heading into Friday. Friday night, Saturday morning, a chance for showers along with a front moving through. You've got the mid-70s. You've got the lows in the 40s and 50s. It drops a little bit, but not significantly. Now, we had 40s here, and we don't see those again until Sunday morning, but notice the afternoons still looking at sunshine and highs in the 60s. We go to 73 on Monday. Looking at a possibility for maybe some cool weather, but I think we're above and beyond the freezing temps for right now. A lot of folks ask, are we done with freezing weather? In Texas, you never say never. We could always see something in March, although it gets more and more rare. We did see a little bit of that freezing weather this morning, and that's good evidence of that.